Today, I'm going to tell you my beef with technical schools. Hey everyone, this is Lauren Mack with Hacking the Rat Race, and I would love for you to like the video below or subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos on money, investing, or mindset. Okay, so let's get straight into this. So I decided to make this video because I often have people and parents asking me what I think about their children going to a technical school. I've even had parents invite me to meet with their children to discuss the options of going to technical schools. I would just like to start by saying if you have a degree from a technical school, that is awesome. This is not a diss on the degree. It has nothing to do with the ultimate degree, but it's more about weighing options before you go if it's actually the best fit. So if you have a degree, a technical degree, that is awesome. Again, I have nothing against actual technical degrees. It's just before going to school, making the best choice up front. So there are a few scenarios when I would recommend going to a technical school, and I will touch on those at the end of the video. But for now, I'm going to get into what my issue is when looking at the different options for school. So the first thing is cost, right? Technical schools are pretty expensive, especially considering that you can get a similar degree at a community college for a fraction of the price. According to researchcollegeboard.org, the average cost of a two-year degree at a public community college is $7,460. However, according to Vocational Training HQ, the average cost of a vocational two-year degree is $33,000. The difference is $25,540. That is a huge difference, especially considering when you get out, if you are able to have the same degree, you will be ahead $25,000. Plus, if you are going to be taking student loans for this, you will not be financing that money over however many years, especially starting out in entry-level jobs. That could be a huge portion, $25,000 of your first few years of pay. So that is my number one beef, is just the cost. Number one, this is my small beef. In a second, I'm going to talk to you about my even bigger issue. But when weighing this, you have to look at the cost, especially if you're going to be doing financial aid, and especially of the value of the degree once you're done. So my biggest beef is the fact that at most technical schools, you cannot transfer the credits out, right? So you get them at that school, you can't transfer them to other schools. That maybe isn't the case for all of them. It's been all the ones I've looked at. So if you can find a technical school where you can transfer the credits out, then I would think that's a little bit better. However, you still have to weigh the cost. So most of the technical schools I have seen so far, you are not able to transfer the credits out. And here's my biggest beef with that. There's a couple. Number one, most people when they're weighing going to a technical school or a regular school, they are thinking a lot of times like this might be easier, I'm overwhelmed, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like school, I have to do less basic classes like English, math, science, things like that. And those could be reasons why they are looking at a technical school. But here's the thing, oftentimes when people get into school, especially college, and they start taking classes, it is not that hard. It actually ends up being a lot easier than they think, a lot less overwhelming than they think. And then they think, you know what, I could get a bachelor's degree. But now, if you have a technical school credits that don't transfer out, then you have to start all the way over, and that is not fun. The other issue, which this is even bigger and happens all the time, even in regular schools, is maybe you start down a degree plan, right? Let's say you're going to be a paralegal. You start down that, and then you realize, I don't think so. This isn't for me. I'd rather do accounting. Again, you have to start all the way over. You might be able to switch it in that school, but what if you find you love isn't at that school? If you're going to a community college, you could transfer those credits to most regular schools, and they just have a broader kind of base of degree plans that they offer. So the non-transferability and the difficulty in changing degree plans is another reason why I think that a community college is way better. So this is the thing. There are a few instances when I think maybe a technical school would be better. And that is, for example, like Maybe if you were going to do a certain type of auto mechanics, for example, and that technical school had a very sophisticated plan that would be really tailored to what you want to do, and you know that you want to do that. Another scenario would just be if maybe a local community college or community colleges in general don't offer that degree. However, I would check around because a lot of the like basic business, paralegal, I mean, there's tons that community colleges have. I would say even mechanics, all of those things. And again, if you decide you love school, you want to change your degree, you want to change schools, and just the savings, I feel like going to a community college is so much better. So that is my beef with technical schools. Now that you've heard my beef with technical schools, you'll have to weigh the options and decide on your own what is the best solution for you. I would love to hear from you in the comments and just let me know what you decide. Would you prefer a technical school or a community college, and why? And again, I would love, love, love for you to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos on money, investing, and mindset. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video.